football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete to open things up.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a pass complete to Hogan. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Las Vegas.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. First 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Taken down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Down at the 39-yard.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
At the 24-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Muscles him off. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Broncos' 24-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Receiver the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 11-yard.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Step. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
4-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Barkley.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Broncos.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. And now it's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Second and 15. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Jared Cook.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7. Broncos nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Mixon. Uses the stiff arm. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Ball carrier.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Finds his tight end, Ingram.
The pass on
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
first and goal, Denver.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That ties
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Butker's kick here is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The play ball line out, Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 12 yards there and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. This throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Broncos 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Looking deep now for Amendola. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
First down, Broncos.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
Yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
24-yard line.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Dancing to his left. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. This pass caught at the 4. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Doyle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking downfield for Jones. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Buying time to his left. Now the ball comes loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Loss of 1.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Chris Hogan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Raiders 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they... And the Raiders have got him. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
2-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hand.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24. Broncos 17.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
That is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Intended for.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Pass complete to Hogan, and he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7.
Brings back to throw again. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. This is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 19. A Raider first down, 17 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And open here is Hogan. He's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Amendola, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
First down, Denver.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off around the 37. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. They'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
To Mixon on the check down. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And his kick is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Broncos 17.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Jack Doyle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now, loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Recovered by Denver.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
1st and 10